In my experience, pupusas were always the staple food for folks from El Salvador. Those Salvadoreños would seize any opportunity to introduce us gringos to their favorite pupusa joint, often just a hole in the wall or some unsuspecting apartment in a random neighborhood. They'd come out with lots of little clear plastic bags tied at the top with rubber bands. It might have looked like a shady narcotics deal if not for the fact the bags were obviously filled with veggies, sauces, and shredded cheese. The base element for those pupusas was always a puffy pancake-esque cake, similar to the one we have here. Although those were generally much lighter, some weren't filled at all, and all the flavor came from whatever you put on top, usually some pickled cabbage, a thin salsa, and jack cheese, possibly shredded chicken or other meat. Others had a thin layer of beans or maybe cheese baked into the middle of the disc. Lacking the cabbage topping and unique salsa, I was skeptical of this offering from Trader Joe's. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with them, and their filling is quite a bit more interesting than the street-style pupusas I've had in the past. There's no detectable chicken pieces, it's just a whirled mush of chicken and cheese with a few flecks of green chilies scattered throughout. Using the air fryer method, the breading part of the cake gets slightly crispy. It's a good quality corn masa, authentic enough for me. The overall flavor is salty and savory, and there's enough chicken and cheese flavor to be satisfying. The chili pieces add a bit of a kick, but salsa of any kind is in order if you're craving something truly picante. We added onions to ours in lieu of Salvadoran slaw and experimented with a few different types of hot sauces and salsas. Nothing quite replicated what we'd had from restaurants, but we were happy enough to finish the meal, one pupusa each, and contemplated heating the third one immediately and splitting it between the two of us, although in the end we opted to save it for later. I think the moral of the story here is to buy or make some Salvadoran cabbage relish or curtido and have it on standby when you eat these. While any tomato-based salsa will do in a pinch, looking up an authentic recipe online might be worth it in this instance too. Either way, it's not a bad product, and it's a simple way to introduce yourself to the world of pupusas. $4.79 for 3 servings. 3.5 stars apiece from Sonia and me for Trader Joe's chicken, cheese, and green chili pupusas. Bottom line, 7 out of 10. Not bad.